Hi, it's Stacey Berger here. I am a certified life and business coach, and I really support people in getting crystal clear with their vision, where they want to go, and the actions that are going to take you from where you are to where you want to be. And obviously you found us here on this site because you're navigating a certain and new circumstance inside your life. And it's very common right now that you once had a vision for what you thought your life would be. And oftentimes when we're faced with a new circumstance, a big transition in our life, there's a grieving period that happens where we need to grieve for what we thought would be. And the important thing when we're navigating times like this is not to get stuck there, to give yourself permission to grieve for what you thought would be. But what I can really support you with is starting to cast that new vision. What's next? What's that new reality that you want to create in your life? And so today I want to give you tools on how to start creating a new vision for your life of what it is that you would love. Highly successful people, they start with the end in mind. They have a crystal clear picture of where they want to go. And in doing that, they see different opportunities, different ideas than people that don't have any idea where they want to go. And it's very common for us to spend more time planning a weekend away or a week-long vacation than planning our lives. So as you're looking at this new blank slate of what it is that your life is going to be, I'm going to invite you to ask the very critical question, what would you love? If you could wave a magic wand and really create it to be any way that you want, what would you love for this next chapter of your life? And so today I want to give you some really clear tools on how to start creating that next vision for your life. So we start with the question, what would I love? We have different ideas when we ask the question, what would I love versus what do I think is possible? What do I think I should do? What would people in my situation normally do? What do your friends think you should do? Your parents think you should do? Other people in your life? By asking the question, what would I love? You're really tapping into that soul's calling. So what would you love? One of the ways to get clear on that is to listen to your longings and your discontents. Oftentimes, our dreams are born out of the challenges that we face. So if you look at the areas in your life right now that aren't the way that you would prefer, if it wasn't that way, what would it be? What would you be doing? Who would you be with? What would that look like? And start creating that picture based on the discontent. And then the longing is for something that you desire, that you wish you would have, where there's this desire to maybe go on the trip, to live in the home, to be in that relationship. So listen to your longings and your discontents. Ask what it is that you would love and spend some time really journaling. If time, money, education, gender, if none of that was a factor. And just like you did when you were 3, 4, 5 years old and you could be a ballerina, a hockey player, an astronaut, a teacher, and you unlock that imagination, giving yourself permission to dream again and to really create what it is that you want. When you have that crystal clear image, you'll start to think differently. It'll start to change your emotion and where your focus is. You'll start to take different actions, and that will eventually create a new result. So as you're asking yourself, what's next? Here's maybe where I didn't think I would be, but it is. And what's next for me? Start to ask those questions. What would I love? Where's those longings? What's that discontent? And start doing some journaling on that. So once you have that vision, again, what it does is it starts to help you to think differently, feel differently, act differently, creates a different result. And then ask yourself every day, what's one step I could take today in the direction of that dream? You don't have to know the whole picture, but as you start to move in the direction of where you're going, what it does is it'll take your attention off the struggle, the problems, where you're coming from. And you'll start to put your attention and your energy into your future and where you're going. So what would I love, and what's an action I can take today? Another powerful way to really start to change the way that you're thinking and where your focus is to start a gratitude practice. It's so easy when we're in a period of transition, when it feels like our world is falling apart, to really focus on what's going wrong, where it all fell apart. and to shift your attention through a gratitude practice, starting your day every morning. What do you have to be grateful for? And what good could come from this? Once again, as you shift where you're thinking, you're shifting where your energy is, and it'll produce a new result. So what would you love? What's a step you can take in the direction of that? And in the midst of your current circumstance, what can you be grateful for? And as you start to change your thoughts, your reality around you will begin to change. If you would like some support getting crystal clear on your vision and what's next for you, please reach out to me. I would love to support you in really moving into a new life that you love. So again, start with what you have from where you are. Start to think about where you're going more than where you're coming from. And as you shift your attention, the energy will start to flow there and you'll absolutely start to produce a different result. If you're not sure where to start on your vision, I have a powerful 30-minute free audio to really help you get crystal clear on what's next for you. So that information is available for you on my website, and here's to your success.